What's up, Gemini? And welcome to your reading. All right, we are going to be jumping into your reading, but first I want to encourage you guys to go and check out the mind trip. It is a collective mind trip. It kind of centers around what's going on now in the world globally and how it's impacting people. But it's definitely a little twist to it. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. Be inspired during these times, and know that a lot of you guys can take advantage. All right, ride the wave. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we're gonna jump into your reading. I want to get into the energy space that I was feeling for you guys. And Gemini, let me tell you this: y'all been on my spirit. Y'all been on my spirit for a little minute. And so I'm gonna get this message out the way that it came to me. First, starting with like the energy or how it felt. Something about broken promises. Okay. There's like glue. There's a plate, a glass plate that shattered on the ground, and someone's trying to pick it up and piece it together with this glue. Okay, so maybe this is how someone feels towards you. Maybe there was a falling out, like the plate fell off the counter. There's a falling out and someone wants to mend it and put it back together. Something that was broken. Okay, could be broken trust, broken promises is what I was getting though. Someone said they're going to do something, they're going to act a certain way, they're giving you these expectations and they fell short. Okay, but the thing is they want to fix it. Okay, someone wants to fix it. So we are going to be looking in the energy of mending. How do we mend this broken promise, or how do I? Someone's in a reflective state of wondering, well, what type of glue. And I keep getting the word bond, okay? Something about a bond. So maybe there's a lot of history between you and this person, or maybe you guys had that strong, energetic bond to each other that even if you are in separation now, there is this still connection. There's still this, I don't know, this thought process, maybe even wondering, can it be mended? Can it be fixed? So I'm getting a tell for some of you guys. Keep that image in mind, that plate on the floor, then picked up and glued back together. And I just got this question: would you eat off that plate? Because yeah, maybe things can be glued back together. It won't be how it originally was. It'll be pieces glued back together. But the question is, would you eat off that plate? Okay, take that how it applies. This could be work situation, home situation, any type of relationship situations. Okay, so let's start off with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle card. Even if it could be mended back together, the broken plate, the broken promises, we could mend this thing somehow. Would I eat off that plate? Let's see what the overall vibe is there, and then I want to pull 3 oracle cards to get more into the energy space. Okay, might I say my incense smell amazing. Okay, these are Mango Passion by Wildberry. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, let us see what we get, and then of course I'm going to move on to our spread afterwards. So the first card that we get, imagination. Now I feel like individually a lot of people are going to get messages as to what they're supposed to be doing during these times, okay, where things are shutting down and you got all this leisure time. A lot of you guys are going to be working your creative side. All of my people out there who had a dream of doing YouTube, here's your chance. Okay, everybody's going to be sitting at home, they need something to watch, bada bing bada boom, there's you. You know what I'm saying? Then there's you, right? Some of you guys been wanting to write your book, okay? Some of you guys been wanting to write your screenplay. Some of you guys have been wanting to audition. This is your chance to go online, find you a monologue. Go ahead and get down with it, you know? This says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So a lot of you guys during this time are working on your creatives, okay? Also, I'm getting this. During this time, someone else may be trying to use their imagination or be trying to get creative in how they mend this thing. Someone may be trying to get creative and, okay, well, if I can't, you know, put this plate back together, what can I do instead? You know, get creative, all right? Wow, that's interesting. I'm seeing like mosaic tile art where this person just did. Now this is spiritually right here. So someone's trying to get creative in how they can mend something between you all. This is, oh goodness, okay, listen. The plate, right? So they take a hammer, pow, 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 and now it's all of these pieces. But then they put it like it's a big circle. They put it in there. They put like cement around and all the stuff. It hardens up, and then like they paint over it. They make it all nice, and then boom, it's a table. So what started off as a broken plate, they got creative, and they used their imagination. And instead of a plate to eat off of, now they want to create a whole table for y'all to eat off of. How's that? Does that make up for the broken promises? You know? So how would that manifest on earth? Well, that would be something like, okay, I broke these promises, but what if I, propose and we get married and I make a commitment like that? Like I'm going to make it bigger and better than what it was. Okay? I'm going to flip it. Woo, that's interesting. Wow, somebody's trying to be on top of that game. We'll see if they come up as a king, because that's a king move right there. That's a boss move. Let's see what else we get. Or queen, Let's see what we get. Health. All right. For some of you guys, during the craze that's going on, pay attention to your health. Don't overfill like on snacks and all that kind of stuff during this time. Make sure that even if you want to kind of go on a little bit of a fast, nobody's saying you got to starve yourself or nothing like that. But I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be able to receive a lot of messages during this time, and if you keep your weight down or keep yourself light, you'll be able to really soak that in. So don't go crazy on the food, all the snacks. I've been seeing a whole lot of people saying stuff, man, I ran through all my emergency food already. Like, dude, don't overkill it, okay? Because sometimes all that food mass at one time, it could lower your vibration if it's not, that great. Okay, let's just put it like that. And this card is green, leafy green, fruits. If you already went and prepared and got all that kind of stuff, vegetables, you can eat those quickly because those might rot. But anyway, pay attention to your health this time. This is no excuse to pig out. All right. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul. Wow, that's another thing too. So on the flip side, someone else's like health may be in jeopardy. I'm getting a whole can't eat, can't sleep. So with you're being told, hey, pay attention to your health. Keep your, if you got vitamins and stuff, the stores are filled with vitamins, right? No tissue, no hand sanitizer, but full of vitamins. Go get some vitamins, stuff like that. But this person on their side is more like a can't eat, can't sleep. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about mending what we had or what we should have done. So on their side, as they're going through their emotional problems, it's affecting their food or it's affecting their health. Okay, let's see what else we get. That says denial. Okay, so some of y'all may be in denial about your own, I guess, greatness, gifts, skills, talents. All right. Or on the flip side, someone was in denial about their feelings, their emotions, and I'm hearing the role that they played, okay? It's like if I'm the one that bumped into the table, and because of that, it caused a chain reaction and the plate fell off, then that's my fault. That's my bad. I broke the plate, right? Someone was in denial about that at first. It's just kind of like, no, man, I bumped into the table. The table did it. It's the table's fault. Stuff like that. Finding excuses, things of that nature. Okay, so someone may have been in denial about, but also this is the other side of that I'm saying. Someone is trying to mend together a plate that is broken or a broken promise, but still not accepting responsibility that they hit it off the table. So some people may be coming to the realization after being in denial, but some people may still be in denial. Like, man, the table knocked the plate off. So what can I do to make it right? It's like, see, right there. See that? Now, if we can get you to admit that you bumped into the table, and because you bumped into the table, that's why the plate fell, then we can all be good. But you can't admit that part. And that right there, that be that one little reason why it'd be hard to get back and mend something. Okay? I hope you're following what I'm saying. It's like if you can't take responsibility for the initial thing that broke the plate in the first place, then how can we truly move forward? Okay? This is whatever case may be. If it's a relationship and somebody cheated or lied, it's like, no, you cheated. Like, what do you mean? No, because see, and then remember, because on that day, remember we broke up for 5 minutes, and then it's like, no, you can't do all of that. You can't do all of that. You have to hit. Okay. Anyway, let's say I acknowledge my fear And I replace it with the insight of awareness, okay? But I do feel like someone that's coming out of that. Some of y'all, I just heard a stubborn bull, okay? A stubborn bull. It's taking somebody either a long time to come out of denial about their actions, or they're still in it. But let's see, overall vibe, overall energy. We got beauty. Wow, I just heard beauty contest. I heard beauty contest, and then I heard it's not a beauty contest. Like there is no competition. Take that how it applies. A lot of you guys are getting makeup line too. Some of you guys are going to be working on your makeup line. Some of you guys are going to be working with like lip gloss. Some of you guys are going to be doing something with hair. Somebody was out there was praying for some time. Like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to put these wigs together. Now they sent you home and this is your time. A lot of you all need to be focused on like the beauty of what's happening here. And no disrespect to anybody who's going through anything that is sad or detrimental at this time. You know, my heart goes out to you. But I feel like a lot of people are being asked to focus on the beauty of what you can do in this season, okay? Let's see. Let's get to the center of the reading right here. Ooh, 6 of Fire. You're up, okay? Beauty, again, is the center or the focus. The 6 of Fire is the 6 of Wands in traditional tarot, where we're talking about somebody who, like the spotlight is on you, okay? You're being seen. You're being, there's a crowd of people and you're being handpicked and lifted up for all to see, all right? So this could be for people who are looking to entertain. Like if you're going to be on YouTube right now, go ahead. It's lots of people sitting at home bored. They need to be entertained. Are you not entertained? Okay, that's you right there. Some of you guys, again, this is working on things that will put you in the spotlight, or that will get you ahead. A lot of you guys have those gifts, those skills, those talents. You know, we go through that here a lot on this channel. But the way beauty is set up, and then the attention is set up, and then it's like it's no competition. Some of y'all are really in your own lane. And maybe during this time, for some of y'all who are in denial, because remember, I'm getting back to that again, how it's like you're denying your own greatness, you're denying your own gift, like you're doper than you think, you know, you're further ahead than you think. Maybe there are more people watching you than you think. You know how it is. You may post something online and you may get 2 likes, but that don't mean 800 people didn't see it. You know what I mean? And it don't mean that it wasn't good. It just means, you know, people just pick and choose. They have selective liking. All right. But let's see what is crossed by. The 5 of Earth. Now, the 5 of Earth in traditional tarot is someone being left out. This, again, is like isolation. This is lack mentality. So while you may be beautiful, while you may be, you know, having this public recognition, good news is rolling in for you. Someone else is experiencing the flip side. All right. And it might be because, like, I'm getting that quarantine thing again. It's like, well, if I can spend this time, like if the whole world is falling apart and I had to be stuck with one person, I would want that one person to be you, Gemini. But if I knock on the door and you don't answer, and I come to the window and I see you sitting on the couch, I'm going to be hurt. You know what I mean? And that's how this feels, and that's what this looks like. Let's talk about this together, these 2 energies together. So we got somebody who is taking off, somebody who is, even in the midst of this time, they're like flying and rising. Peace. Whoa. So somebody has found peace or discovered peace. And you know how you find peace? Sometimes you find the best peace when you're alone. So I'm seeing it symbolically and like physically. A lot of you guys are about to either discover a new peace or have found peace because you left this thing that was broken, or you left a person who couldn't accept responsibility for something that they themselves had broken. Okay? But even in the midst of that, even in the midst of all the chaos, even in the midst of everything that's going on, some of you guys have found a peace that surpasses all understanding. The world is falling apart. People are losing their mind. But some way, somehow, you just like, yeah, I'm going to be all right. You know, it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And I just heard this person was negative energy. These broken promises were negative energy. A lot of you people let go of broken promises because it was negative energy. I'm seeing someone standing there holding a plate and it's all broken. And it's all these shattered, jagged pieces. And you're just walking around with it. And you know what? One day you say, and you toss your hands up with it, you're done. And you're not holding on to those broken pieces anymore. Those could be the shattered pieces of your heart. It could be the shattered pieces of, you know, the relationship that you're trying to put back together. You trying to make sense of things. Let's see what's in the deep root. Messenger of water is like the Knight of Cups, okay? This is night energy here. So this is the person who's using their imagination to try to figure out how they are going to be able to put this thing back together, okay? Now, I want to pull the Moonology. This one is howling me. Woo. This one wants to jump over, so I'll take it. I want to talk about the Messenger of water. And it's so funny. I already see it, so let me explain. This is what's coming in. Remember, I'm saying it's a knight, somebody who's not necessarily ready. You know, I like the kings, the queens, the emperors and empresses as mates and putting things together as couples, okay? Power couples. So the messenger is coming with that message. They come with that news. They come with that information. They've been using the creative aspects of their mind. And they told you or coming to tell you how they're going to put this thing back together. And the question is, will you eat off that plate? This Moonology, here comes the messenger. They have a message. They want to say something to you. Moonology deck is saying nothing will come of this situation. It says void of course. Okay? So maybe, yeah, again, I can see things being mended. But would you eat off of that plate? Well, what if I made it a table? Would you eat off the table? I don't know. I mean, that is creative. But I was saying, if the king come out, then maybe that's what the king would do. The king would take the broken pieces of your heart or whatever and make something new out of it, you know? Maybe the knight, the person who broke it, doesn't have the capacity or the mindset to be able to do that, okay? Let us see what happened in the recent past. The Three of Water. So this was like some type of celebration. Ooh, it's so funny. She's holding 3 like plates with pearls on them. So this one, when times were good. So someone may be reminiscing about when times were good, when you guys have events. I'm saying something about a birthday party. So you could have threw a person a birthday party, or y'all could have celebrated y'all birthdays together, did something special, went on some type of trip or something, or you could have just turned up and had a party or whatever. But there was even like, I'm seeing like a time of such separation, but then y'all got back together to see if this thing can happen. Or maybe this is what recently came across their mind. Let's bring this thing on back together. Let's see if we can make a mosaic artistry table out of the broken pieces of the plate. All right, but I feel the urge to talk about that one. So the Three of Water. Now, I'm getting for some of you guys, this could have been something that you've done. I'm hearing something landed. So maybe like a project, you landed a contract, or you landed saying something about some material. So you were able to build something. Maybe you got a patent, or you're working on a patent or a trademark or something, but you landed it. You could have landed like a gig. Now, I don't know. I'm seeing digital, like digital marketing and stuff. So maybe it's you landed a gig, but it'll be released digitally or something. Yeah, I'm getting digital market. That's totally sidetracked. But let's go ahead and let's focus on the Three of Water. Celebration, getting back together, reconciliation, freedom. Now that's the celebration. You know what? Now look at you living. That's what's coming up. There was a celebration for a breakup, or a time of celebration for what we're going through globally. It's like everything's falling apart, but I still find a reason to celebrate because I'm free. Some of y'all celebrated because you got sent home from work and you get paid for the next however many weeks, you know, and now you have freedom to pursue things that you wanted to pursue. You have the time, you have the energy now because you're not coming home from work tired, you know. So some of you guys experience a new freedom, and that's the celebration on top of the imagination, where you're supposed to be using the creative aspect of your mind and using this time to build something amazing, okay? But in the meantime, a few of you all are in that celebratory stage because you may have been with someone who I'm hearing a captive and held prisoner. Okay, so this could be prisoner of your mind, like, you know, abusive, like psychologically abusive. I'm seeing that kind of stuff. Not being able to go out. I just heard curfew. Now that could be curfew for us now, or what's about to go down. Or this could be someone had you kind of on that curfew. But maybe your celebration was you broke free from that, okay? And now you found that peace. But it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Wow, and that's interesting because she's there alone. She's balancing 3 plates, not dropping nothing, okay? I gave you 1 plate. You had 1 job and you dropped the plate. And you still can't even accept responsibility for dropping it. But you broke free from that. So let's see what's in the headspace. What's crowning? Ace of Water. So a brand new beginning in love, wiping the slate clean. I feel like this is talking about you. We see beauty here. Some of y'all are doing the whole makeover thing. I'm hearing rediscovering like your love for things that are beautiful, your aesthetic eye. Some of you guys, you know, before the world tainted you, before things, you know, weighed you down through heartbreak and pain and stuff. There were things that you thoroughly enjoyed. And there's about to be a rediscovery or a newfound love for old things. Okay, a newfound love for old things, sentimental things that have real value to you in your heart space, okay? May not be worth a bucket of dirt to nobody else, but to you, it's everything, you know? So, and that's all that matters. Let us see what else. The Moonology deck for Beauty and Ace of Water. Your hard work is paying off. Now look at you living, flying. When you're supposed to be sad, still looking at a broken plate. Or still harping over broken promises. Some of y'all should be in denial. Some of y'all should be going crazy. Some of y'all should be losing it. But you're not. But just because you're not, don't mean somebody else is peaches and cream in their mind. Somebody else might be over there losing it. But let's see. Let's see what's talking about denial and then what's coming in the near future. This wants to jump out. The 3 of Fire. So the expectation of good news again, but this is something coming in. So some type of news, some type of information, I feel like it's connected with this. Your hard work is paying off. So you are going to get some type of good news. And that's amazing how things work. You still get good news. Like while everyone's watching the news and everything is saying doomsday and it's the end, it's the end, you still get good news. You know, some way, somehow, you still get good news. Some of y'all may be in denial about that. Like, well, oh well, they just shut the whole world off, so nothing else is coming in. Everybody just sit down. But it's like, no, that's no excuse to stop believing. You know, it's no excuse to put down your faith hat and sit up under fear. Because regardless of what's going on, Gemini, you still get good news. So let's see what the fear space is. What is the fear at this time? Patience. And I just heard and understanding. Patience and understanding. So someone feels like you won't be patient with them. You won't give me time to find the glue and put it together. Okay? They feel like their time is running out. It's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, things are winding down. Those doors, they're slowly closing. Once they're closed forever. Okay, so someone doesn't know, is the door already closed, or do I still got time to try to slide my way through that before I get squished and squashed in the middle? But anyway, this is self-control as well, not being able to contain myself. I feel like someone, if they even try to start talking or explain, they feel like their emotions will get the best of them and it'll end up at arguing, okay? So I feel like I'm starting off calm. I'm getting my explanation together. I'm trying to explain to you how I'm going to put together this plate, how I'm going to make this mosaic art table out of the mess that the table made. Still not accepting responsibility. But I don't know if you're going to be patient enough to understand. I'm feeling like when I start explaining that, I guess I'm channeling now, when I start explaining, you're going to cut me off. And you're going to hit me with the truth that I haven't quite yet figured out how to beat around that bush yet. So then I'm going to get frustrated. And then I'm going to start getting hype because I'm getting backed into a corner and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to explain it to you, right? Because you're going to hit me with that truth. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to contain myself, because when I get hit with the truth, sometimes it's hard to hear. It's hard to handle. So I'm going to start getting hot. And I'm going to start hyping up. And then I'm going to start blaming you. And next thing you know, we're going to be arguing again. And then the conversation is going to end with the F you, and both phones hanging up. And now we right back where we started. Except this time, you was here. And now, once again, they come back in and disrupt that. And that's what we're trying to avoid right now. Okay? And that's why this person is probably silent, not saying anything, not coming forward right now. Because they already can see down the line. And that, I'm going to be real. And I'm going to give them that props on this. They don't want that. That's kind of like you come in, it's like, okay, I'm going to show you this plate. Okay, excuse me. Before you even show me the plate, what you going to do? Are you going to accept responsibility that you bumped into the table and that's why the plate fell? It's like, why we got to go back to that? How come we got to talk that? Why we got to bring that up? That was the past. I'm just trying to build the table now and make a mosaic art out of it. It's just like, see, you know, and I feel like it's like that. Okay. Let us see. What is in the, like how you look? How are you coming across right now? What you looking like, or what are they looking like? Or what's going on? The 9 of Fire, wounded warrior. So somebody's looking like, hey, listen, now I've been through it. Okay, so this may be you. 9 is almost done. So that's like for some of y'all, that door is almost closed forever. Some of y'all been waiting. Like, no, I want to hear what they have to say. Some of y'all been waiting. Okay. You've been wanting to know. You've been curious. But it's like, don't come here with that victim mentality talking about what happened and why it's my fault. Yeah, I just heard the blame game. Okay. But you look like you had enough. And somebody knows that. That's again why they might not even be trying. I'm just feeling like somebody's like, dude, do I even try? Okay. I'm saying that like cut off at the dough. Like you got cut off at the dough. You know? Like I don't even want to hear it. Like defenses completely up. That's what this 9 of Fire is talking about too. It's the 9 of Wands traditional tarot. Those defenses are up. I'm trying to protect what I've already built without you. Okay? This peace that I've been sitting, or this peace vibe that I'm trying to get in, or you know, create for myself and whoever's around you. It's like, I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling somebody else like that. Like, dude, like it's like, I want to give you one more chance. Biggie, give you one more chance. But I feel like you going to come back with that one more time and it's going to send me over the edge. And I wasn't even there. I was here, you know? Let's see. What's the hope? The 2 of Water, soulmate energy. Remember I was saying something earlier about that bond? This is why. This is why it's so strong, because it's soulmate energy, okay? Ain't just like, oh, just some person, you know, we was just having fun. Or maybe it did just start off as just having fun. But now suddenly it's like, oh no, you were actually like written in the script of my life, you know? And so that's what make it a little difficult. But let's see. 2 of Water. Let's talk about it. The soulmates. Equality. You love me, I love you. Discipline. So someone's going to have to use discipline, whether it's discipline in telling the truth, discipline in, you know, not going out, being with certain people, being around certain people. Some people are really going to have to use discipline to keep their mind focused on the goal. All right, so if the goal is to be back with you, if the goal is to be back with my soulmate, I have to have discipline. I have to work at that in order to make it right. I have to be consistent, okay? So this says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So if they're looking to mend or bring together that broken plate or make that mosaic tile art table out of the broken pieces of the plate, it's like, I have to do that, you know, consistently. I have to work at that. It's not going to magically put itself back together. I have to piece it together. And I can't just slop it all together because it won't be a plate. I have to put the pieces back together in the right position in order to do this. That takes discipline. That takes time. That takes consistency and dedicated effort. But that's what the Knight of Water, the person who nothing is going to come with a situation, this is what they're offering. So, I mean, it's up to you, though. I mean, you know, and I'm not trying to make nobody's decision or nothing. I just be pointing out what lays out on the cards. Now, if that's not you, if it's like, no, if they come back and they fix the plate and they do the table, okay, cool, we gonna eat. What's good? That's all I needed to see. They got the discipline. They're going to be consistent this time. What's up, babe? Let's go. Let's bring this thing on back together. But for some of y'all, it's like, absolutely not. I don't care what you do with the plate. You can make a table. You can make a stained glass window. I don't care. I'm not coming over. I'm not eating with you. You know? Take it how it applies to you. Let's see what we got at the outcome of this whole thing. We got some good news coming in. Whew. Then we got the 4 air. That's that rest. That's that retreat. That's that let me fall back and regroup. Let me get myself together. I'm going to go get my life right fast. A shutting out like of outside energy. Boundaries. Major boundaries being established, okay? You got some good news coming in. So it's like, well, if I got that good news coming in, I feel like for some of you, I'm getting protected, all right? Celebrate in secret. For some of y'all, that's what you're doing now. Or for some of y'all, that good news that's coming on in is going to be something that you're going to be asked to celebrate in secret. Okay? And I'm just, woo, that just made my heart go in. Like, I'm excited. It's like, it went from my heart chakra down to my solar plexus chakra, right here in the gut. It's like, oh, and I'm still being drawn back to this. Your hard work is paying off. So a lot of you guys, you got this brand new ace of water, like this new emotional fulfillment, this newfound peace, and this good news coming in. Boy, you've been told, celebrate in secret. Okay? Now, I do want to pull one more Vintage Wisdom Oracle card to end this off. Mending the broken promises. Let us see. Here we go. Trust. Wow. Now, a lot of you guys, this is your own intuition, the own powers of your discernment. And I just heard, I gave it to you for a reason. The power of your discernment was given to you for a reason. I'm getting trust yourself. A lot of you guys, this is more than just relationship or romance. We're talking about with your dreams, with your gifts, your skills, your talents, the way that you are supposed to be being creative at this time. I feel like a lot of you all have already received information and intuitive downloads about this time, and you've already been put in position to go ahead and take advantage of what's going on. But you have to trust that voice, that gut instinct. A lot of you guys need to trust that even in the midst of chaos, you still got good news coming in. And a lot of you guys need to trust that some of these things coming in are truly miraculous. And you just might have to celebrate in secret until it's time to, you know, come back out. All right. So Gemini, that is what I get for you guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your views. I appreciate you guys so much for all of your donations. If you're not a subscriber of my channel, I would love to have you as one. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are interested in following me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Waterstar Vibes, okay? Did I talk about the personal readings? If you guys need a personal reading, go ahead and take a look in the description box to see how you should list and format your questions. Then email me, waterstarvibes@gmail.com, and I will send you an invoice and we'll go from there, okay? But once again, you guys, I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you guys in your next video.